Hey, yo, we're live, baby. We are live on the streets of Vegas. Check this out, man. I'm just walking down the street, and guys, I'm committed. I got to go live. So that's what I said I'd do. I got to stay committed to what I said I was going to do. So I'm walking in the streets of Vegas, about to go to my hotel. I'll give you guys the scoop once more people come on. But yeah, just walking down the streets of Vegas. I just was on a TV show today about getting funding for a multifamily property. I can't tell you if I got it yet because that would ruin the TV show. But guys, I'm right here. Can everyone hear me pretty good? I can't tell. I'm about to get hit out here. I got to be careful. What's up, everybody? Can you guys let me know if you can hear me? Give me a thumbs up in the comments or whatever. Again, I don't like to rip it and just go right into it until I know people, till the audio. What's up? What's going on, bro? What's your brother or girl? Okay, you can hear me great. All right, guys. So let me rip it for you really quick. So I don't know if you guys have been following my story, but I went to Arizona. I'm from Utah. I went to Arizona last week and to network. I went on Brent Daniels' podcast, and I got a call to be on a TV show that was gonna air, will not get recorded Monday and Tuesday. So today and tomorrow, and Saturday they told me, and I was in Arizona. I'm not even from there, so I was like, okay, well, sure, I'll go on a TV show. The TV show is about getting funding for your deals. Like if you have a flip, they'll fund it, or if you have a multifamily deal, it's called Funding Face Off. So I was like, okay, I'll go on that. Yeah, no problem. So I was planning on flying. All the flights were packed, so I got on a Greyhound bus, and freaking 9-hour drive from Vegas to Arizona. Some crazy stuff happened. Some dude got up and was like, hey, turn this bus around. I'm not supposed to go to Vegas. And everyone's like, chill out. Yeah, you are. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot. My bad, everybody. Just, older guy, bless his heart. But he forgot. He forgot he was supposed to go to Vegas. But anyway, some crazy stuff happened on Greyhound. I don't recommend going Greyhound unless you have to. Very long ride, very difficult to maintain. But so anyway, I get here. I'm in Vegas. I'm staying at the Orleans. It's just a random hotel. It's the cheapest one that was closest to the studio. And I'm just walking there. I could get an Uber, obviously, but I'm like, yeah, let me walk around. Let me feel the nasty air here. Let me breathe it in. So anyway, the reason why I came on the show is I have an eightplex that I'm buying. Okay, and this show is about getting funding for your deal. So guys, I'll be 100% transparent with you because I always am. I have dabbled in multifamily. I haven't really done a ton of multifamily. It's been mainly single family. So I went on YouTube, like most of us do, and I said, okay, I'm about to present this deal to them so they give me funding. What do I need to do so I can, speak to them and like I know what I'm talking about, okay? So I went on YouTube and said how to analyze a multifamily deal, okay? So there's tons of videos on it, and I'm going to give you the information that I got that helped me to present today. So basically, this is my deal. Okay, I'm going to break it down for you. There's two ways to analyze it. There's a quick way, very, very, very quick, which I like, or there's a way where you can break down the numbers in a calculator. Okay, and if you guys want to analyze multifamily deals, check out BiggerPockets, a multifamily calculator. It's sick. It has a place for you to put in all the stuff, so you can get like a really granular return, like see your return on your investment, your cash on cash return on investment, your cap rate. And if you don't know what that is, like most, I didn't know what it was. It explains everything there. But the quick way is what I like. So what happens with the quick way is you just want to take 50% of expenses off of, I think it's the annual gross rent. So let me give you an example. So this complex that we have, it rents for about $7,000 a month. Okay, so it's 8 units. So 7 times 8,000. No, sorry, 7,000 times 8. What is that? Is that 5,600? Shoot, that's not right. And I got my phone in my hand as a calculator. But anyway, let me do the math real quick. This is embarrassing, but I need my calculator. Let's see. So I did the math wrong. Apologies. Okay, each unit rents for about 1,000. Okay, 900, 1,000, and there's eight units. Okay, so that's about $8,000 that you make a month. Okay, does that make sense, everybody? Does everybody got that? So 8 units at 1,000, but it's actually rented a little less than that. So let's say let's say it's instead of renting it for $1,000, I'm just going to tell you the rent's about $7,000. Okay, so it's $7,000 a month. Okay, that you make on your rent, total rent, and you multiply your 7,000 times 12 to figure out what is the total annual rent, gross rent that you're getting. Okay, so 7,000 times 12. Okay, got to do that. 741. I think that's 8,400. Okay, so you got 8,400. That's your total. 84,000. That's how much you've made that year in rent. Okay, and this is not as fast me explaining it while I'm walking as I thought I would. I thought I'd do a better job, guys. I'm sorry. Look, someone's saying no. NOI. Okay. So anyway, so you got your 84,000 that you're making, and you divide it by the sales price, okay, of the purchase price of what you're buying the home for. Sorry, the complex for, which we're buying this one for 1.1. And what you want to do actually is you want to divide the total annual rent, like gross rent, divided by like 50% expenses. So you want to divide that in half and then divide it by the purchase price. And then you get your cap rate, right? And what it was on this deal was like 4%, right? It's 4% cap rate, net operating income. Okay, cool. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just flowing, walking, got cars coming. I probably shouldn't have done this live. I'll be real with you guys. But anyway, you probably need to be sitting at the desk, be a little bit more calm. But anyway, I found out the quick way, 50% expenses on the total annual gross rent, that it was like a 4 cap. And if you rent it for more, if you get the rents up like the plan was on this deal, it's going to be like a 5-6 cap, which is, way better. And that's still not that good. But in Utah, it's really hard to get that up because the prices are so high. But basically, I kind of ran the numbers. I explained to them that the rents, it was under rented. It was family, I got a direct to seller off market, and it was undervalued. And, the landlords aren't even charging the tenants for the utilities all the way. So that's something you can do to increase the rents. But anyway, so I told them, and believe me, guys, my brain's a little fried. I've been at that studio all day. But I told them, and that's kind of like, which it is great because, there are tons of investors. There's tons of people that want to give you their money. There's tons of rich people that they just want to look at deals. Okay. So if you guys are sitting there like, oh man, I don't have any money to buy anything, think again, guys. You just need to know the right people. Okay. So, but you got to have good deals. So this deal is good because it's in the way that Utah is that it appreciates a ton, right? Utah's an appreciating market just because it's like landlocked and there's not a ton of inventory there. And you can't really build too much anymore. So we believe that on this eightplex that, if we hold it for 5-7 years, that it will double. It's going to double in value. Okay. So this is what I pitched them. I said, hey, look, I'm looking for an investor. We already have a bank that's willing to give us a loan at 6.5% interest. Okay. We need a down payment, and the bank is asking us for $250,000 down. Okay. So I asked them, I said, look, this property needs to get updated. Okay. It needs some repairs. So what I'm asking for you is I'm asking for $250,000 for the down payment so we can give the bank, and I'm asking for $100,000 so we can, have those repairs. If you give me that money, I will give you 45% equity in the deal. Okay. 45% ownership if you just fund the deal. Right? So what does that mean for me, guys? That means I'm in this deal $0. I don't have to pay any money. Okay. All I had to do is find the deal, find people that had money, and say, hey, I'll give you ownership in this if you put the money down and if you put the money for repairs so I can get this place up. And the goal is we'll cash flow along the way. And in 5 years, you will double your investment with me. Because if you do this, if the property doubles in value, we're thinking that this thing will be probably worth $3 million in 5-7 years. And they, after expenses and everything, we'll basically both split $700,000. I'll get $700,000. They'll get about $700,000. And their initial investment was $350,000, right? So in 5 years, without lifting a finger, they're going to double their money, right? And most investors want to do that. 5 years, they want to double their money. So I know I've been a little bit all over the place, guys, but all I'm trying to tell you is your network is your net worth. That's right. And if you have a good deal, but you don't have the money, it's okay. You can get somebody to lend you, you can bring a partner in on the deal and they'll be willing to spend that money if it's a good deal. Okay. And if you have a great deal, guys, bring it to me and I'll bring it to these people. Like, again, I'm not saying they're going to accept it, but that's how I pitched it. And again, if you don't use other people's money, and if you guys are out there fighting for deals, go look for multifamily. Multifamily is huge. I mean, there's big spreads there. I mean, start a single family, do whatever you want. I've met people today that do commercial, and all these are, it's just higher price items. It's the same thing. You find a good deal, you get someone to fund you. Okay. How many deal presenters did you have to compete against? So I went against 4 people. Okay. I went up against a guy named Ray, another guy named Mario, another guy named Todd. Okay. And these were investors from all over. So they had some deals. One guy had a duplex, and another, I think these other guys, they were trying to do something funky, like build out. I don't know. But I didn't really listen to what those other guys did. But just to wrap up, guys, I went in there and I said, look, this was my pitch. I said, look, I got an Aplex. I already got funding. I already got a loan in place at 6.5%. Okay, 30 years. I just need $250,000 down. Okay, for the down payment, and I need $100,000 on top of that for the repairs. So I'm asking you for $350,000, and I'll give you 45% equity in the deal. Just give me the money. You don't need to lift a finger. I'll take care of, raising the rents, repairing the property, and doing everything, getting everything up to par. And that's the pitch, right? Super easy. So let me ask you guys this: who would rather, instead of wholesale something, right? Like, it just make, let's say I make a 40K fee. Who would like to be able to own real estate with zero money into the deal just by bringing someone the deal? Right? So let's look at this. So I actually have another partner involved, but let's just say, so I get 55%. So in 5 years, without putting any money into a deal, I'm going to make cash flow. I get 55% of the profit on the cash flow. And in 5-7 years when we sell it, I'm going to get 55% of the exit, like the equity when we sell it, which we believe will be $1,400,000, right? So we split it. They get $700,000. They double their money, and I've made $700,000 in 5 years with $0 in, all because I found a deal, right? So pretty sick, huh? I want some feedback. What do you guys think? Is that cool? Yeah, I didn't $0 into a deal. I found one. Okay. Are you not betting on the cash flow on it at all? Yeah. So guys, let me tell you something about cash flow. In Utah, it's more difficult to cash flow just because how expensive real estate is. It's kind of like California. California, a lot of the investors, unless they're doing Airbnbs, it's really hard to cash flow. So they bet on appreciation. Okay. So am I betting on the cash flow? It's a bonus, right? But I'm not really betting on the cash flow. If I get, a couple, I don't know. I think the cash flow is pretty weak. It's probably like $1,000 a month, or I don't know, somewhere around that. But also, you got to remember that now we're splitting the profit with someone because they brought the money. So it's kind of weak for the amount of work it would take. But we're also putting a property manager in place too. So it's it's not too much work. I got someone that says, when's this show goes live, or do we have footage? Yeah, so the show, they said it's going to go live in December. Okay, so that's like 2 months from now. But I will post it on my Facebook and all my social media. If you guys want to go check them out, it's Funding Face Off on YouTube, and you can subscribe to them. I subscribed today. I didn't know they had a YouTube channel, and they put out content like that. So that's when it's going to come out. You can see how I did. You guys can roast me. I actually got roasted in front of the panel because I came up and they started asking me a lot of questions. And guys, I told you, like, I'm new into multifamily. I'm a single family wholesaler guy mostly, and I'm getting into multifamily. And they were like, do you know what the MEP is and the blah, 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 and the cap and all this stuff? And I'm like, look, man, I have a partner on this deal. I know a lot about it, but there's some things I don't know. And I was just honest about it. And they didn't roast me in the sense like, oh, you're an idiot. But they were just like, okay, well, you got to step your game up, boy. And I was like, well, Yes, I do. And that's why I'm here, is to step my game up. That's why I'm here. And they're like, okay, that's cool. So it was good. So get the deal, find funding, and you own it. So someone said, get the deal and find funding, and you own it. You dang right, brother. If you came to me and you said, yo, Nate, I got this apartment complex in Tennessee. Okay. It's cash on cash return, 5-6%, whatever. It's a good deal. Take a look at it. I look at it and I say, hey, I actually have some investors that I know that would fund this thing, 100% of it. We could get the loan in place and they would bring the down and the repairs and we would be in it $0 of our own money. It's their money. We brought the deal. We would own 50% or 55 or whatever we would negotiate. We would own that portion of it. Of course, we would have to do the work, right? Or you would have to do the work. They're not giving you their money so they can, take care of the property, but they might say, yeah, I'll take care of it, but I need to, I'm going to need more cut. I'm going to need 70-80% if you want me to bring all the money and do everything. Then you're going to get like a 5% equity, or you're going to get like 10, right? Because you're just not doing that much. So that's how it works. You bring in a money partner, depends how much value you bring to the partnership on what you get. And guys, I'm telling you from my experience as a newer guy that's working with equity partners, I usually just wholesale it, or I fix and flip it and sell it. I'm not doing like this, what I'm showing you right now. So it's kind of new, it's kind of exciting, and it's the way to go. You want to level up, you keep real estate, you keep assets, you get that passive income coming in. What else we got? Are you not betting? Okay, we already answered this. When's this show go live, or do we have to have the footage? Yeah, told you it's coming in December. I just had someone reach out with one in Florida that needs 150K that he's turning into a sober living. Shoot, bro. I mean, if the numbers make sense, send it my way. I'll look at it. Let me tell you guys, if you have any multifamily, any commercial deals that make sense, send them my way, because I have it in now with people that have millions and millions and millions of dollars that will look at my deals. Okay. I just made that connection. All right. So don't blow me up like crazy, but if you got a deal, again, something, I can send it to them and say, hey, I'm working with someone on this. Are you willing to fund this 100% for a certain amount of equity? That's something I can do for you guys, because these relationships I'm developing, I didn't just whip them out of thin air in my butt. Like, this is something that I've had to join masterminds, level up, go with the right people to develop that, right? So you guys too, if you want to level up, you've got to put yourself around people that have millions and millions of dollars. Because what happens when you have millions and millions of dollars? Well, the government comes for you. They try to tax you. They try to take all your money. So what do you have to do to avoid all those taxes? Well, you got to do cost segregation studies. You got to like put your money in more real estate. You got to avoid those taxes, kick the can down the line. And that's how people avoid taxes. They just put their money back into real estate. Put yourself in the right rooms. Guys, let me tell you something. Let me give you the secret. I'm going to give you the secret sauce. I didn't start crushing it and leveling up and becoming a better, higher individual until I started surrounding myself with the right people. So if you're not in a mentorship or a mastermind, you need to get in one. Okay. Because let me tell you. So I joined a mastermind called The Family. It's like full of all these ballers. Okay. Like, I'll just name some, like Pace Morby's in it, Jamil's in it, Brent. If you guys know that space, like they're in it, right? Along with so many other ballers. So they're in it. So I was like, dude, I got to get in there. They're ballers. Okay. I got to learn from these guys. So from this mastermind, I was able to meet the people doing the show that I applied for, and they invited me because I met them in the mastermind. Able to go to dinners, lunches, chat, talk, get their phone numbers, ask them questions, get money raised. So I mean, it's like, obviously I got in because it's like, you got to get approved, but that's what you got to do. And I would not have been able to jump into that immediately as a noob, because they'd be like, yo, you got no value to provide here. And, I'm one of the newer guys in it, but that's how you do it. You level up one step at a time. My first coach, was 5K and basically just taught me how to wholesale, right? That's cool. That's where you start. And then you level up, you get into apartments, commercial, passive, developments. I mean, that's the key. All right. Do any of you guys have any other more questions about how to get money raised on a deal you have? And by the way, guys, you can also get money raised on a flip. So this is what I do a lot is I'll get my hard money lender to lend about 80% of the deal. And then I'll get a private money lender like my dad or my grandma or someone that I know, a friend, to give the 20%, which means I'm in the deal $0 because I got the hard money lender and I got the friend or the family that brought the 20, and I'll also raise the repairs. So you're in the deal 0, and then you make the return, and you're just paying people a return on their money. You're paying the hard money lender a percent or interest rate. You're paying your friend like 12%, whatever they agree on. So yeah. So I'm a Gator lender. You can get earnest money funding too. There you go, brother. Yeah. Earnest money. See, I think that's cool, but at the same time, I've never really ran into a problem with earnest money being an issue with getting into a deal. Because usually in my contracts, I put like $100 or $500, and I usually don't even put earnest money down until after my due diligence period is over. So if my due diligence period is if I can't find someone within my due diligence period, which is like 14 days, I just cancel the contract. Now, after the due diligence period, if you have a buyer, you can use their earnest money 90% of the time, depending on what state you're in, to fund your earnest money. So you never really even need to bring earnest money if you have a buyer. And if you don't have a buyer, why are you putting down earnest money? Most traditional real estate, people don't put down earnest money until the due diligence period is over, because what's the point? I'm going to put my money in for me to take it out immediately when I cancel. So no offense to your Gator lending. I'm just saying I don't have that problem 99% of the time because I don't put my money down. Or I even tell them like, hey, I'm not going to put my money here. I'll give you $1,000 wherever you want, but I'll put it down after my due diligence period is over. Then I cancel, or I have a buyer and I use his money. Okay. So anyway, you guys have any other questions before I peace out? I still got a little bit to walk to my little place. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Gator lending's cool. I mean, if you need it. Yeah, any other questions, guys? So I'll just wrap up. I always repeat myself, but I know people are popping in. I don't know when they're popping in, so I'm just repeating what I'm saying. Have a good night, you too, brother or sister, whoever. I can't see who it is just because it just says Facebook user. But yeah, so if you need to get a deal funded, and you have a multifamily or commercial deal or even a flip, you can get those deals funded, no problem. You got hard money lenders, and then you have private money lenders that are willing to do it to own a percentage of the deal. Super easy. Okay, that's how you do it. It's Roger Bremer. Roger Bremer. Good to see you, brother. We in Vegas out here. So, guys, check this out. Should I eat at this place? You guys see that? Los Lupes? Lupes? I'm just looking for a place to eat and just on my way. You guys think I should check this place out? Let's see. Let's check it out. We got looks kind of whack to be real, but Los Lupes in Vegas. We got a Pizza Hut over here. Shoot, I kind of feel like a jabroni just rolling down the strip by myself. Vegas squad up, baby. Yeah, so I'm only here for like 2 days. So, and I've been talking nonstop today. So I'm not really, I'm cool to just walk the strip and just be in my own mind and talk to you guys for a little bit. But should I give Los Lupes a try, guys? What do you guys think? There's a place down the street up I know of. What place do you know of? Maybe I should check that out. Is it better than Los Lupes? Guys, let's pop in here real quick. Let me look through the glass. Los Lupes. Ain't nobody in there. Shoot, that's not good. There's nobody in there. And Chinatown is a good Sano shop? Well, shoot, man. I don't know if I'm close to Chinatown. But speaking about Chinatown, I might get my nails done. You guys ever got a pedicure? Bomb, dude. Not a manicure. I don't really do those, but I do get a pedicure. And they feel pretty good. They massaging on your feet and stuff. Sorry, guys. We got some Pizza Hut over there. Nah. I think it's Los Lupes for me. No, I didn't even feel Mexican. Bump that. It's right there by the Orleans. Okay. What do you like? What do I feel like? Well, dude, hold on. So you're telling me it's right by the Orleans, in Chinatown? So who's ever saying this, I can't tell who you are because it just keeps on saying Facebook. But you're saying that right by the Orleans is a good there's Chinatown and a sandwich shop. Because if that's true, I'm freaking going. I'm waiting for you to say yes. Because Bump Los Lupes, I ain't going. I'm not eating there. If I can get a dope sandwich in Chinatown. And I know this content should be real estate related, so but sometimes you gotta separate yourself and just have a good time, talk about other stuff. But hey guys, you got a deal, you need someone to fund it 100% of the way. I know the people now. I got your back. Just let me know you got a deal, send it my way. We can partner on it. I'll help you out. Yo, Roger, yeah. Okay, sweet, man. I'll be there right by the Orleans. I'm only a couple minutes away from the Orleans now. All right, guys. Well, after I eat, I'm probably going to pass out because I got some filming tomorrow too. So wish me luck. If you have a deal that you want to get funded and you think it's a good deal, you just don't have money for it, but it's got to be good. I'll talk to them about it. I'll say, hey guys, I was on my live the other day and someone said they had a bomb deal. And guys, if you don't have a bomb deal, get to work. There's so many opportunities right now with the market shifting. Come on. All right, guys. Well, hey, it's good seeing you. Yeah. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And peace out. Enjoy yourselves. And remember this. Never give up. You can do it. All right. Peace.